we have had some whistles going. We are ready.
And we are off. As you said, Pillmanator with the star helmet cover for Kings of Block and Roll up against Danthrax with the star for Haunted City. Oh, that was Pillmanator sort of finding a way out, but being knocked to the floor, recycled all the way back. And that is, I think that is simultaneously, that is lead jammer status.
And a penalty.
And a penalty. It's all go. Danthrax off for a sit down in our penalty box. Pillmanator gets lead jammer status.
Very nice.
Lovely stuff. Quick 4 points on the board there for Pillmanator, opening, I'm going to say opening an early lead. I mean, it's true.
I don't think they necessarily expected a power jam this quickly into the game, but why not make the most of it?
Absolutely. 4 more points on the board for Pillmanator there, coming around on a third scoring pass. And that is Danthrax released.
Yes. Have the skaters noticed they're back on track, though?
Gonna find out. They have.
Yeah. Pillmanator definitely noticed.
Yeah. And this is a personal bugbear I have, having bench coached, is when a skater returns from the box and then the other team goes, oh, we've got to call it off because they're back, when they're still on their initial. And you're like, no, you could have got another pass in.
Oh, yes. I am so on board with that. And I know that as a skater, it's very hard to be aware of initial passes for the opposing team. Yeah. But that's why you look at your bench, right?
Exactly. It can be challenging as a bench, but it's
absolutely
the most satisfying thing when you track it and you get it right. You're like, yes.
So Pablo Fiasco in white with Memento Ori in purple.
And that is Memento Ori's looking for a way through, caught there between Captain Caveman and Endy's Nye, bounced onto the chest of another King's blocker. Pablo Fiasco is your... Yeah, no, that is right. I was confused.
You are.
I was like, there's a jammer. Pablo Fiasco is your lead jammer for Kings of Block and Roll.
We do have the star off of Memento Ori's helmet. I think at the moment it's just a tactic of split them apart, because the pivot isn't in a better position to take it at the moment.
Certainly we can see our pivot number 4, Iron Bear, looking to get a better position. But,
that was a good fun roll.
Oh, yeah. Nice stuff coming in there from Nuka, breaking up that phantom wall. And that's going to be another scoring pass for Pablo Fiasco. And yeah, Pablo looks at the bench and is like, shall I carry on? Okay. I'll do another pass.
Yeah, Nuka's doing lovely coverage of just popping back up whenever Momentum Ori stands back up after getting knocked down. Whoop, Nuka appears.
So nice. Almost a full minute and a half in, and Memento Ori finally out on that initial pass. And Pablo Fiasco goes, okay, well, I'll call that off then, thanks, no more points for you.
Very nice. That is also the first penalty going to Kings of Block and Roll. Forearms to Nuka. Do I say it's worth it? Yes. We are sat. Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it's worth it.
21 points to Kings and 0 to Haunted City.
Chucky Lee Ray with the start for Kings of Block and Roll against Scarfox for Haunted City. Scarfox sprinting up the outside line there. Picks up lead jammer status.
Picks up lead jammer just like it looked like they were picking up rubbish from the floor. That quick touchdown and back up, outstanding.
Just a little bean dip going on. Scarfox comes around on a scoring pass, pulls it off.
Did we get a sneaky 1 point?
Looks like that.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. 3 points for Haunted City, no points to Kings of Block and Roll on that pass. Lovely stuff.
Very nice. Now, we do have a lot of skaters here this weekend that are dual rostering. So on Kings, they've already got 4 skaters in this game that have already played today.
Blimey.
Which is impressive and maybe tiring.
Yeah, you know, that's your cardio fitness coming out to play. Pillmanator back on track with the star for Kings of Block and Roll up against Malice Mayhem for Haunted City. Malice trying to find a way through, caught by Captain Caveman, and that will be Pillmanator with lead jammer status again. Malice stashing that star, looking for the pivot. I think the pivot there is Iron Bears again. Yep. Now having a bit of trouble that someone is stood on the helmet cover and they can't get it out. Really nice wall coming in there. That's Fiend Dorothy and someone whose number I can't say, being expertly piloted into position by Buckfast.
And you know what, that's actually, they've completely taken all the speed and momentum out of this white jammer. They're not moving, and that's really good, because earlier we saw that, just like now, when Pillmanator gets moving, they're moving.
Absolutely, and that was a lovely little staff pass went off there at the end to Iron Bear from Malice Mayhem, forced that call off, holding Kings to just the 4 points. It feels a little to me like Haunted City have gone, oh, okay, this is how Kings of Block and Roll play.
Yeah.
We'll do this.
Yeah, don't you need to do that? You play like 3 jams and go, okay, that's how they play. This is what we'll do.
Yeah. Which is often, it's a great tactical advantage if you can do that. If you can go, okay, this is what they're doing, here's how we respond.
If you can do it that quickly.
Yes.
A lot of teams wait till half time to readjust how they play.
Yeah, and then it's too late. And indeed, that is, I think,
Pablo Fiasco.
Pablo Fiasco's lead, but followed very close behind by Danthrax.
Very. Oh, beautiful splitting up of that wall. Sadly called off just in time, so they couldn't get those points.
But holding the Kings to just 1 point, which, given that we've seen some, 15, 20 point passes.
Absolutely, that's very nice so far.
Strong play. And we are... Oh, I was about to say we're off, but no, we're in a small...
Official timeout, I think.
Timeout. A little track repair timeout.
That's fair. This track is lumpy, bumpy, and very slippery.
Yes. Big thank you to all of our volunteers and all of our officials for making this game day happen. We can't do it without them. And if we did do it without them, we're just a bunch of people in a sports hall hitting each other.
Which is not the worst thing in the world.
Not the worst, but it wouldn't be our playoffs. Off we go then. Chucky Lee Ray with the star for Kings of Block and Roll. Memento Ori almost doing the splits there into the front of that Kings pack. Looking for a way through. Oh, big hit from Buckfast. Knocking Chucky Lee Ray the whole way out. Big recycle. And that is going to be Memento Ori with lead jammer status for Haunted City. Chased down by Chucky Lee Ray, coming in fast. Oh, nice stuff again from Nuka, just gently bounces Memento Ori into the middle of the track, stops those points.
Very nice. We do have a blocker apiece in the penalty box, so no real advantage on the track at the moment.
No. It'd be fractionally to Kings of Block and Roll in that their Haunted City's pivot is the blocker in the box, but otherwise
true.
Matched 3-on-3. Pillmanator, I want to say has 100% lead average so far because that feels right.
Yes.
I think it's true.
If they get lead now,
yeah.
which they have, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can say Scarfox had a 100% lead average until now, but Pillmanator.
Oh, something happened.
Oh. I think there might have been a track problem or possibly
I don't
just
know.
Confusion.
That definitely looked like a referee stoppage.
Might well have been. Maybe.
Yeah, no
Everyone's.
initials.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see Grand Theft Auto just over in the corner there. I'm not actually. I think it's delivering a late penalty. That looks like that was an illegal procedure penalty going to one of the Kings.
Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, I couldn't work out whether that was a safety stoppage or a confused by whistles stoppage. If you are joining us online, you can hear 2 sets of whistles. That's because we have 2 tracks running concurrently. They are using 2 sets of whistles, but we can hear each other.
And although they are supposed to be different tones, most of us can't tell.
Certainly, I think a lot of skaters are conditioned that when they hear the 4 whistles, they stop everything.
Absolutely.
Which is great and is what you should do, but it's also a challenge when you've got 2 sets of whistles going and you actually shouldn't stop everything for the wrong set.
Absolutely. So it looks like we're about to go. There's our whistle.
We have started, and that is going to be
Ooh.
number 7. Ooh, Jammer and Jammer. Pillmanator knocks out Malice Mayhem, going for the massive recycle. Pillmanator, I think, aiming to go
Do you know what? I was talking to someone about this recently, and I love that Purple has gone, no, because they don't have to, because they're a jammer.
Yep.
Nothing happens now, and it's a game of chicken of who gives up first.
Oh, yeah. There's an exciting danger, of course. If Pillmanator comes too far back towards the pack, then the pack will reabsorb them.
Exactly. And, Pillmanator went, no, we're not playing. Okay, I'll give in.
Yeah.
And so we have Derby again. Oh, that was a massive jump on the outside line.
Oh, so nice. It didn't quite play off. Big recycle there by Haunted City. Malice Mayhem, knocked out by Pablo Fiasco.
Lovely little jump to allow that purple skater to go straight through and miss them.
So nice. Ooh, massive hit from Memento Ori. Perfectly legal. Just like, you're going to stand there. Thud.
Do it again.
Taking out a skate. Pillmanator now on a scoring pass, having picked up that initial while we were looking at the blockers doing cool stuff, I think is what happened there. Malice Mayhem is having trouble, I think is the word for it. Still trying to find a way through, still on that initial pass. Pillmanator now held by Fiend of Dorothy and Iron Bear. Oh, so nearly out, but Clan Jamfrey knocks Malice Mayhem to the middle.
Looks like we've got no pass, no penalty though, so they have made their initial and are coming around to get points.
Yeah, that is Clan Jamfrey off for a sit down in our penalty box for a low block, I believe. Forces that call off.
Kings are doing very, very good to control this game of holding on to a purple jammer, and the few times that they have got out, they're very quick to shut down their ability to score, and they just don't want to.
Yes, definitely. They're doing a really nice job of responding to Haunted City's approach and making their lives difficult.
Absolutely.
In that way that when you're the team making the life difficult, you're like, yeah, we're so great at this, and when you're the team who's being trapped, you're like, I hate you. I mean, this is really clever, but I hate you.
So we have Chucky Lee Ray for whites jamming. I can't quite see purple. Ooh, big fall.
Massive tumble. Danthrax is jamming for Haunted City, looking for space. Oh, knocked to the outside there by White 237. Tough. Trying to find a way through. Really struggling. Jesbian just, again, expertly piloting those two blockers in the tripod to crack down on Danthrax.
I am enjoying how often I am seeing both Danthrax and Pillmanator just coming into a wall and go, oop, my butt, and just puts their butt right into them.
Yeah, it's a classic move.
Yeah, 180, perfect.
Chucky Lee Ray picks up that first scoring pass, picks a quick 4 points, opts to call it off. It's interesting because Kings of Block and Roll don't train together that much. They're all slightly spread out across Devon and Cornwall, so they're coming into this as a team that skate together but don't necessarily get as much training together as Haunted City do. And it's interesting to see that's it's not impacting their gameplay.
It is. We're getting some very big hits on this track and I am loving it.
Pablo Fiasco is your lead jammer. Memento Ori looking for a way through, having trouble. Finds a hole on the inside but caught by Captain Caveman. Just makes it out the front.
Pablo Fiasco is holding 100% leads for every time they've come out so far.
I've definitely seen them out a couple of times blocking as well, so a double threat there.
All 3 times, thank you very much.
Very nice. I can't remember if I'm mixing up other Pablos or whether Pablo Fiasco is a relatively recent transfer to Kings of Block and Roll. If anyone in the Discord knows, please do tell us, because I can't promise I haven't mixed up Pablo Fiasco and Pablo Diablo.
Scar, Fox and Pillmanator.
Nearly wiped out one of our lovely skating officials there from Iron Bear, but it's all good. And that is going to be a lead jammer status given to Scar Fox.
That, I believe, is our 3rd lead jammer to Haunted City.
I believe so, and I'm fairly sure that 2 of them were got by Scar Fox.
Yeah. And you know what? Very well played for, but if they didn't have those 2 skaters fall into the middle so far and Pillmanator had to avoid them so much, may not have got it.
Yeah.
And I love I love that that's how it happened.
Yeah. Sometimes you've got to respond to the game that's in front of you and go, okay.
Absolutely. Take advantage of your team's suffering.
Exactly. And a whole point for Haunted City. Little a point as a treat. Off we go. Malice Mayhem up against Chucky Lee Ray, a matchup we've seen before. Last time Chucky Lee Ray knocking out Malice Mayhem and then running away. Malice Mayhem bounced off the back of Ender's Night and Captain Caveman. Oh, big recycle going on there. I think that's Memento Ori, who will... That's going to be a directional penalty, I believe, for Memento Ori, because in fairness, they were going the wrong direction. Oh, it's going to be a
cut track on the jammer as well. So Kings of Block and Roll got quite an advantage right now.
Yeah, power jam to Chucky Lee Ray.
Oh, I love this. Look at the hugs. Hugs.
Hugs. Chucky Lee Ray coming around on a scoring pass. Really nice work being done by those Kings blockers to disrupt Haunted City.
That was so relaxed.
Yeah, Fiend Dorothy was like, I'm going to throw my pivot at you. I'll throw Iron Bear. And Chucky Lee Ray's like, no, that's cool. I'm just going to go past. I'm all good. Oh, nice stuff. Again, just sort of almost velcroing onto Iron Bear's shoulder and cruising round. I think this has the potential to be a big jam. Chucky Lee Ray looked like they were about to call it off, but then did not. I see, yes, the no pass, no penalty was on Chucky Lee Ray. And thus I believe this will be our first 2-minute jam.
And I'm loving how Chucky Lee Ray quite often on the outside is getting a last moment glancing hit and just side surfs out of it. Uses it to continue their momentum.
It's so nice to see. Oh, and that is a cut track penalty called on ChuckyLee Ray. Which means with 1 second left on the clock, that is going to be a power start to Haunted City.
Yeah, so what is Haunted City going to do on this? They're going to have a power jam start.
They'll have the full 30 seconds to power start, and they've also got the advantage of a jammer who has just done 2 minutes and is probably going to be a bit tired.
Yeah, so it'll be quite interesting to see who they're going to put out to jam on this game. Earlier, we saw with Rebellion and Wiltshire this beautiful moment of a power jam where they just parted.
Yeah, that's what you want when you're the jammer. Ooh.
You do.
Big old hit on Danthrax there.
There you go, and having your skaters control the run back so you can't actually be run back that far. Terrific.
Yep. It's certainly for me, it would be nice to see the Haunted City blockers helping Danthrax a bit more. I can see what they're going for. They're going for the you can do a jam, push the pack out. But there we go. There is something's happened that has been whistled off.
So there is just a little medical thing that's going on, so we're going to leave them to sort that out. We're currently sat 55 points to Kings, 10 to Haunted City.
Key.
It's going really well.
Yeah, and just having a little look here, because we talked about this earlier, Kings skaters who already played today in Women's Tier 3 game, they have had 4 skaters, T-Breaks, S-Skate, Kimmy Crusher and Storm Chaser have all already played today. And here they are again.
Exactly, and so it's really cool to see how roller derby is evolving at the moment. Currently, King's highest jam was a 15 points scored, whereas Haunted City's highest is by 3.
Goodness.
0-7, our Chucky Lee Ray is that 15-point scorer. They are a Team GB Junior.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I know that name. Why do I know that name? It's because I've seen them on the juniors roster, of course. Lovely stuff. That's what we like.
Absolutely.
I believe, is it Chucky Lee Ray is skating again tomorrow, or have I made that up?
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
That might be fun.
We'll find out.
Hopefully they don't get too bruised today.
Yes, definitely. That's interesting. Having talked about how this is Haunted City's first Five Nations season, one of the things they told us that people might not know about their team is that half of their teammates are playing their first ever competitive season. It's not just
It's not
Haunted
just the
City's
leagues.
first. Yeah.
Oh.
Some of them it is their first ever competitive season, and that's
fantastic
pretty cool.
because just to take away, it really doesn't matter what this game results in and what they score because they got themselves to playoffs.
Yeah.
And that needs to be celebrated. So I hope that no matter what this score turns out to be, that they are proud of themselves.
Very much so. I mean, it's essentially worst possible case scenario. They come back again next year in Tier 3.
Exactly. And, you know, once you've been here once,
Just got to keep going back.
yeah.
Once you go to Stoke, you can't resist coming back. As the saying does not go.
Do you know the song?
The Stoke song?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, I don't, and I'm not going to try.
Again, in the Discord, if you know the song, send us a voice note. Just for us. I'm just going to have a quick look, see if anyone's had anything interesting to say. Or boring to say. You don't have to be interesting. Oh, here we go. Shout out to Cornwall Roller Derby here in the Discord, cheering on Kings, who wish me to say that Pablo Fiasco and Pablo Diablo are not the same person.
Oh, there you go, you got
You
confirmed.
are correct, Lupi. It's a mistake I make continually. It's a genuine problem I have. One of my cats is called Pablo,
Oh.
and so every time someone goes, "Oh, Pablo's doing this," I'm like, "What? Oh no,
Yeah,
you mean,
how is my cat doing that?
you mean the skater, not my small
Yeah.
idiot cat." What's Pablo done now?
Quite interestingly, as we were talking about the scores that have been gotten so far, with 13 jams in, Kings have had 3 jams scoreless,
Yeah.
and Haunted City has been 7.
Blimey.
And although the points are what they are, that's actually quite an interesting look at how well that Haunted City are having points where they can totally shut down
Yeah.
those jammers, keep them under control.
Yeah, often there is that thing when you're playing as the lowest scoring seed, you're coming from behind and it's tempting to go, well, we'll throw everything at it. But actually, there's a lot to be said for going, well, we didn't get points in that jam, but we forced them to call it before they got points or before they did 2 passes. Like, there are wins to be had.
Absolutely. Oh, you know, we held them for 30 seconds before they even got lead.
Yeah.
That is such an achievement.
Yeah, even like a lovely power jam kill where you're like, well, our jam was in the box, but they only got 1 pass in. That it's all
all
good.
relevant.
It's all good roller derby.
Yeah.
And yeah, Haunted City, I think with all of the star passes so far, they have had 3 in this game. I don't think Kings have star passed yet, but there's still time.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Oh, so talking people doing more than one role, you can see on your screens on skates the lovely Chief, who was out benching this morning for, I want to say for Wiltshire, and is, I believe, due to be playing later on or tomorrow for Kent. So Chief just doing all the roles.
You've also got Jesbian, who is also on the announcers and Devon's bench.
Yeah, Devon's bench, announcer crew playing for Kings.
So, you know, once you're in roller derby, you never leave.
It's not
You
a pyramid
just get
scheme.
more and more team.
You just slowly acquire more jobs.
Bit like Paul Jones, our head photographer of the event. I always see him in different colour tops, supporting
Yes.
different teams. I don't know how many teams he's affiliated with, but at some point this weekend, it will be his 600th game.
Yes. Because I feel reasonably confident in saying with Paul at the moment, it's all of them.
Yeah,
Paul is just
probably.
every team.
He is.
Had a lovely time this year at the World Cup skating for? Photographing for Team Wales, Team Cymru. Which was very nice.
Yes, and some of those photos that came out were just outstanding, as I'm sure they will again today.
Absolutely.
Over on track 1, London Roller Derby is playing against Durham Roller Derby. Their score is 251 to 28.
Goodness.
So,
That's what you call a score differential.
I wonder who's going to play tomorrow.
Difficult. You never know. They might get a quick 200-point jam in. No. It's the joke we often make, but I have seen it happen where someone's done like a 24-point jam. 2 of those in a row, you can close a gap. Like, even this gap, you're going, well, that's a 45-point gap.
Yeah.
That is 2, maybe 3 solid jams.
So far today, the highest scoring jam I have personally seen is 22 points.
I think I saw a 24 on one of the tracks.
Very
but I
nice.
couldn't tell you for sure.
It is still very, very durable.
Yeah.
I think nowadays, since the jammer 5th point got removed, the highest points I have seen scored have been at the World Cup in the very first seedings because it's very unmatched.
Yeah.
And then the junior games.
Yes, I have seen some very high
Juniors are
scoring junior games.
very good at grab and hold and holding and then just whizzing around.
Oh yeah, they're terrifyingly good. It turns out if you've still got working knees and no fear, you can get real speeds up. We do have some junior games coming to you tomorrow. I double check my rotor to tell you what time those are, but we will see Demonborough and Demonborough Borderland Beasts. Oh, there we go. So tomorrow at 9:30, 11:30, we'll see Newcastle Juniors play Sheffield Steel Juniors, and then Demonborough play Borderland Beasts.
Which, if you've never watched a juniors game before, definitely consider checking it out. It is so much fun seeing what these youngsters can actually do.
So much. We're a big fan.
So we have skaters coming back out on track. I believe we will be starting shortly.
I believe so. Got to wait for one of our lovely medical crew to be free to watch the track so that everyone is kept safe.
We can have a quick look at penalties. Currently, Haunted City are on 5 penalties so far this game. No one having more than 1 individually. Kings of Block and Roll are on 7 across the team, with 2 skaters having 2 each. So, early days.
Yeah. Looks like we are coming into this with Pablo Fiasco sitting in the penalty box. So that's going to be a power start for Memento Ori. You can just see on the edge there Wamsin, who Haunted City marked out as their quiet achiever. She's gone from strength to strength this season, always enthusiastic, always hardworking, puts in 100% effort every training session, and you can see how much it pays off. And you get to see right now, watch Wamsin, that is purple 3-4. Watch that hard work pay off in real time.
Okay, that is our rolling whistle. Hello, referee.
That is the face of Seth, right in the camera. Memento Ori just stepping back over the line at the last minute, so they didn't get a full start penalty, which would have been a shame. Ooh, that was a big hit. Looked like it might have been
quite a high elbow.
But such is the nature of watching on stream, is sometimes you get a better angle on something, or you think you can see things. But also, at the end of the day, with refs, if they didn't see it, they can't call it.
Absolutely. So, very nicely done, shutting down the majority of that advantage, seeing there's only a few seconds left of the penalty.
Really nice. Yeah.
In, on track, and out. So, both in a scoring position.
Strong work from the Kings of Block and Roll there, hanging on to Memento Ori almost the full 30 seconds.
I like that. I love that Haunted City went, no, we may only have 3 points, but you're having 0.
Yeah, only points for us. That brings the score to 13 points to Haunted City, 55 to the Kings of Block and Roll, who, with the initialism KOBR, I keep wanting to say Cobra, but that makes them sound like a sort of James Bond villain outfit.
Yeah, that's not.
Pillmanator up against Scarfox. Pillmanator knocked to the outside, but just sort of rolls with it and uses that momentum to get out the front of the pack and pick up lead Gemma status. Scarfox knocked out, but recycled back there by Tuff and Storm Chaser. Ooh. Beautiful footwork on the inside line from Pillmanator, just staying in right up until they did not. Looks like Pillmanator has picked up a penalty.
Oh.
So that will be that is a low block penalty.
Low block.
Footwork clearly not quite fancy enough.
No, but great opportunity for Scarfox to try and get some more points on the board for Haunted City.
Definitely. And Scarfox now coming around on that scoring pass. Only the 3 Kings blockers on track. Oh, yes.
That was really nice.
Made the most of that, just sprinted up the outside line, and picks a quick 4 points.
The power we just saw in their legs as they...
So nice. And here we have Purple 247, Drew Slamley-Moore coming in, trying to make some space there for Scarfox as Pillmanator returns to the track. Ooh, I'm sorry, clanged to my own hand off the microphone there. Scarfox having a bit of trouble now, caught by Storm Chaser and Tuff. Oh, but lovely stuff from Drew Slamley-Moore. Oh, Jesbian.
Lovely Jesbian.
Laid out Scarfox.
Worth it.
Yeah. I think that might have been a directional penalty for Jesbian, but no, sometimes it's worth it.
Oh, forearms. Still worth it.
I mean, it looked cool. Scarfox trying to find a way, but caught at the front by Wheelie Queer. Oh, big hit from Pillmanator.
Do you know what? That was beautifully executed, and just where they made that contact.
Yeah.
Please do that again.
Mina Harker just. Oh, that was nice. That was so nice.
I don't know if I've been watching Pillmanator too much or not, but their shoulders and their hips do not work as a body should.
No.
They just snap back and forth. They're never in line. Does the center of gravity not exist to you?
No, apparently not. It's one of those moments where I really want it on replay, so just so I can watch Pillmanator sort of take that big hit off of Mina Harker and just roll through it.
Yeah.
Like a liquid.
We are currently sat 71 points to Kings, 21 Haunted City. They just got 8 points in that jam, I believe is the highest they've scored so far.
T-Breaks up against Malice Mayhem. First time in this game we've seen T-Breaks with the star. Not the first time today if you're watching the earlier Devon game. And Malice Mayhem having some real trouble facing quite a tall wall of King's blockers, and sometimes you can use that to your advantage, and sometimes that means that you just get pinballed around the pack.
That was a lovely little juking from side to side to lose that blocker off of themselves. Very beautifully done. Who was it?
Whoever it was cool.
T-Breaks, beautifully done.
T-Breaks sees Malice Mayhem coming in, pulls it off. And this is why it works both ways, because sometimes if you're a short blocker against a tall wall, you get bounced around, and sometimes you go, oh, I'm just going to sneak under your arm while you can't see me. Sneaky, sneaky. Just the 2 points there for Kings. So Haunted City again doing a great job of shutting that down, forcing the call off. Pablo Fiasco back out up against Danthrax this time. I do enjoy this jammer matchup.
Yes. And a purple lead rather quickly, 8 seconds.
Danthrax comes out on top, and this might be the longest we've seen anyone hold Pablo Fiasco for a while.
I think so.
They go. Oh, a lovely attempt at a big old leap from Danthrax. Lands it in bounds, goes, that'll do, I'll call it off, thanks.
I loved it.
Nice. Very nice.
So that is 4 points for Haunted City, 1 to Kings of Block and Roll. Ooh.
Collectively, they're 1 point away from the century. Just over 7 minutes left in this first half. Memento Ori with the star for Haunted City up against Pillmanator for Kings of Block and Roll. Pillmanator not backwards. Nice.
The fall over was distraction enough that you can get out and get lead.
Yeah.
Hot on the tails though, so we have got a chase.
Memento Ori really made the most of that confusion, just a sprint up the inside line. Oh, a lovely bit of stuff there from Wamsin, just holding on to Captain Coveman, getting that point secured.
We had a penalty to the White Jammer.
Oh,
They got a
Pillmanator
back block.
picked up a back block penalty. Will go for a sit down in the penalty box, which gives Memento Ori just a little bit longer to fight through, try and grab some more points in this power jam.
That is 4 points on the board for Purple.
And that is Memento Ori coming around on a second scoring pass now, I believe.
White Jammer is standing, going to be released any moment.
Oh, lovely bit of juking coming in from Memento Ori, picks up another 4 points. And I feel like Haunted City have really settled into their stride. Here comes Pillmanator back from the box. Caught between Iron Bear and Wamsin.
Very nicely absorbed into that wall whilst they could.
So nice. And Memento Ori goes, okay, that'll do.
Very nicely done.
Points for me, thank you. Big jam there for Haunted City. 11 points. Is that? I think that's the highest scoring we've seen from them.
Yeah.
I just realised we haven't introduced our lovely producer yet, who is feeding us stats and making us sound cool and smart. So, yeah, big thank you to Stitches. Pablo Fiasco up against Scarfox. Pablo Fiasco comes out first. Lovely little hit move there from Tough just to bounce Scarfox. Scarfox absorbs it. Oh, knocked out at the front there by White 97. Storm Chaser.
Star has come off of the head off of Scarfox, looking for a pass. Are we going to get it? Do we have it? Nope.
They're looking to technical difficulties, but they are now further towards the back and quite absorbed in trying to stop Pablo Fiasco. Pablo Fiasco finds a space, uses their own blocker there as a sort of battering ram to push a gap through on the inside. Pick up another 4 points. Some lovely blocking going on there from the Kings. As it's those moments where you see, I saw Haunted setting up, but just slightly to the inside, and then Pablo Fiasco just like, just go around the outside then.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm just over here. Scarfox makes it out on their initial pass as Kings lose their pivot box. Tough being named skater and not just being like, oh, they've lost their pivot. Tough.
Now, I would want to hazard a guess that currently Memento Ori is the main point leader for Haunted City, which is interesting considering who they're predominantly... They're also going up against Kings Jammers that are also scoring fairly high. So it's nice to see that although they're getting points scored on them, that they're combating that.
Yeah, they're definitely playing a very technical, thoughtful game, which is nice to see.
We do have an official review, so as soon as we have any information on that, we will pass that over.
And in the meantime, we could always play my favourite game, which is try and guess what the official review's about. Who's called it? It's been called by Kings of Block and Roll. I reckon they're going to argue that the jam shouldn't have been called off in the last jam.
Oh.
And there should be a penalty to the opposing jammer. That's my guess.
Oh.
But I might be remembering the jam before. We'll find out as soon as the information comes through.
I'm going to guess they're asking for a high block to be issued.
Oh, nice.
And I have no reason for it. I'm just putting out the feelers.
It is possibly the most satisfying thing I've ever done in announcing is correctly guess the exact official review that had been called. It's like, I think it'll be this, and then the other announcer came back and was like, it was this. I was like, yes, I was right. I win.
Do you know what else is really good? I didn't know how good it felt to win an official review until I won one. And
nice so satisfying.
Oh yes.
Just my favourite. I'm going to count. I think both of these teams might have slightly less than 15, or at least one of them does. 1, 2, 3, 4.
15.
No, that is 15. I just can't count.
It's deceptive when we have to look at it.
Turns out, even when you've got a full set of 15 apiece, you are still on track a lot. Who knew? It's almost like that's not that many skaters for.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it when you have them all spread out.
No.
So we're.
When you look on paper, like 15's loads, and then you play a game, like 15's not enough. Everyone's tired. Obviously, they've all been, working on this, training, getting better. Certainly, Haunted City say that their focus was on endurance and adaptability in the Welsh playoffs, and I think they're showing that. They're working hard.
Absolutely. We haven't got an update yet as to what the official review was about.
Looks like it's just been communicated back to the captain, so we should know very shortly. You can see our lovely sparkling house announcer Battered Sausage in the magnificent sparkly trousers. Heading away, who will hopefully relay the official review news up to us very soon. Just under 4 minutes left in this half. Haunted City on 36. Kings of Block and Roll on 87. So a slightly bigger differential than what Flat Track Stats predicted, but it's a strong showing.
Yeah, and I didn't really have any expectations going into this game, but I'm really enjoying what we're seeing, how well that each of the teams are reacting and trying to hold on to the jammers.
Yeah.
We have got through, though, the King's official review. They asked for a cut track on the purple jammer. No cool stands. They have lost it for this half.
I'm going to assume that as Malice Mayhem is now lead jammer for Haunted City, that they didn't get that.
Yeah.
Lead for Malice Mayhem. Not lead for Chucky Lee Ray. Ooh, lovely stuff there from Captain Caveman.
Oh, yeah. To have Captain Caveman glance off you and fall to the floor, fantastic.
Oh, and that is going to be a cut track penalty on Chucky Lee Ray. This is the opportunity for Haunted to make the most of this. Lovely bit of track awareness from Captain Caveman and Ender's Nye.
I would love a bit of there's the offense. I want a bit more offense.
Nice stuff from Memento Ori. Knocked out Recycle back there by Tough. Memento Ori coming round, I think also recycling, and Malice Mayhem goes, okay, if we're going to play backwards roller derby, I want ice the other jammer in the box then, please.
Yeah, and we've got White Jammer is standing in the penalty box, but they are still there, so we've still got a slight advantage. Malice Mayhem, that was her first lead out of the 5 jams she's had so far.
Very nice. Lovely stuff for Malice Mayhem. We love to see it.
And who do we have? Danthrax. I think that's a very good idea, having them come out in this Power Jam start, especially it's only a few seconds.
Yep. Here it comes.
And there it is. We had that lead whistle called. Woof.
The
Chucky Lee Ray is playing bowling.
I think what happened there was that V-Rex and Chucky Lee Ray got entangled at a Velcro level and had to just unhook themselves. But that is Danthrax with lead.
Ooh!
It's showing a cut track on Chucky Lee Ray.
I think that might have just been left over from the last.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, bit of jammer on jammer. Chucky Lee Ray going, if I can't get out, I could hit Danthrax.
This is some really lovely coverage. These jammers are actually using so much of this top corner and just all of the track. Just then we saw Danthrax move completely from side to side on the entire of the apex.
It's lovely. I'm a big fan.
Ooh. That bench coach was so clear when they said cool.
Oh, I love it when you can hear the bench coach. We are sat up in the on the balcony of judgment, looking down, birds in the sky.
That was our second, I think, 11-point scoring jam. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. We're a minute out from half time to see that fairly recently Haunted City are pulling out these points. It's quite exciting to see.
It is. It's very exciting.
It looks like we have Pillmanator again against Momentum Ori, or is that?
Yeah, that is Memento Ori.
Yep.
Memento Ori looking for a way through. Pillmanator also looking for a way through. Oh, big tumble to the outside there for White 6-7. Clan Janfrey.
That White Jammer has received a penalty, I believe it was a forearm.
Yep. Forearms from Pillmanator. Memento Ori is lead jammer and on a scoring pass. And on a power jam.
This could potentially be the final jam of this half.
It certainly might be.
Oh, they've now also got a white blocker for a cut track penalty. Yeah. So this is a nice advantage to Haunted City if they can take advantage of it.
Ooh, that was a massive, massive hit coming in there from Tough, who picks up the penalty, meaning that Memento Ori can carry on. No pass, no penalty.
Momentum Ori, this is their third lead jammer in a row, which is quite exciting considering who's leading on the points. What a massive wipeout.
Legs everywhere. That looked painful. Here comes Memento Ori. Oh, that was a massive hit from Nuka. At the same time, someone being turfed to the outside. It's all go. It's really all go. Goodness me.
Yeah, so we are about to go into our half time. I think they might still be adding a point to the board, so we're going to wait for a moment. We're on that half time with Haunted City only on 5 penalties so far, whereas Kings of Block and Roll are on 17. So it's starting to get away from them a little bit. Nothing to be concerned about, but maybe during their half time they're going to have a little talk about that.
I think so, and they're going to, I imagine if it was me, I'd get on the bench, we'd have a little chat, we'd go, okay, how do we, How do we
Yeah.
keep this up into the second half? What are we going to do? What are we going to change?
Absolutely, it's going to be interesting to see. So we're going to leave you there for half-time. Have your wees, have your teas. 95 points to Kings of Block and Roll, 66 to Haunted City. We'll see you real soon.
Bye for now.
Thank you for joining us back to the second half of this game. A little bit of something interesting if you're interested. 22 jams in the first half. Considering what the points are, Kings had lead for 11.
That's a lot.
Haunted City had 9.
Nice.
You know, highest single jam that Kings got was 16. Haunted City highest was 11. So,
Almost 50-50 on the leads, apart from the
Yeah.
ones where there were no lead, which is interesting.
stat-wise, we're not heavily favouring any particular direction. And I think that makes it, you know, quite an interesting way to come out. What are we going to see during this first jam?
It is only a 29-point differential, and that's not a big differential. That is not enough for Kings to be relaxing.
No, absolutely not. And it doesn't look like they are as we are started and out. Kings... Oh, Pablo Fiasco.
Pablo Fiasco, one to pass, makes it past Pigs at lead jam status. Meanwhile, that is going to be Scarfox out and about half a track behind. Coming round now on that scoring pass, Pablo Fiasco makes it to the front. Oh, knocked to the inside there by the Haunted City blockers. Recycles round, comes back to have another go. Scarfox caught up in the middle there with Memento Ori trying to make some space. Ooh, big hit from Tough. Scarfox, I think, put 1 foot out, recycled back by Tough. Nice bit of supporting work there as well, coming in from, I think that's T-Brakes, but that might not be true. But I've said it now.
This half time, so far, I mean, it's very early to say, and I might regret this. Pablo Fiasco is coming out a lot slower.
Yeah, which, I mean, to be fair, they've just skated a whole half again quite fast.
You know, it's respectable. But one thing I did notice is when they're being run back, they're allowing it to be run back quite far.
Yes.
You know, Pablo Fiasco is not racing to get on and lose as little space. They're like, okay, you've gone that far back, I'll give myself a nice big space as I come back on.
Yeah, this is arguably for the Kings, though. It's now a waiting game. They are ahead,
Yes,
and thus...
absolutely, they can have a slow game.
Yeah, if it stopped now, they would win. They just now need to effectively kill time for half an hour whilst playing some roll derby. Whereas Haunted City have to be on the attack and close that
Absolutely.
gap.
And what a great attack to be Malice Mayhem against Pulminator.
Yeah, Culminator went, yeah, we're ahead, but what if we were more ahead? Oh, that was a lovely chase out by Captain Caveman. Just sprinted out, knocked. Ooh, wow. Meanwhile, Pulminator flying through the air with
We're
the greatest
getting
of
such
ease.
high apex jumps here.
Really are. It's just a little apex hop there from Malice Mayhem, just to get round on that initial pass. Pulminator comes in on another scoring pass. 1 to pass, I think, is Iron Bear. No, it's not Iron Bear, it's technical difficulties. It's fun. Interesting.
So, Kings of Block and Roll are at 110. Haunted City are 68.
Yeah.
Haunted City has got 1 blocker in the penalty bin for a directional.
Yeah. It's really interesting. Despite the bench swap at half time, the Kings keep choosing to cede the jammer line effectively to Haunted City. Clearly, being the frontmost wall is working nicely for them, and they've gone, we're just going to carry on with that, actually, thanks. Chucky Lee Ray knocked to the inside there, a little recycle back. Just has to get around their own blocker. Still looking for space. Oh, bounces off the back of Iron Bear.
Ooh.
On the line. Gets around Buck fast.
That awareness to be so close on that line and still stay in is outstanding.
So nice. Oh, nice stuff coming in there. I really enjoyed that. The Tori had 1 to pass, and then the other blocker just came in and almost cuddled.
Yeah, oh, we'll help you out.
He's just like, I'm helping. I'm going to jam my shoulder in your armpit. It helps. It does help. Chucky Lee Ray on a second scoring pass now. Memento Ori yet to make that initial, having some trouble.
Yeah.
Stashing the star, I believe, looking for their pivot.
Currently in the penalty box is the pivot.
That's not going to help Memento Ori if they're looking for the pivot. The pivot's not there. Oh, a little bit of a catch going on there by Memento Mori in a, well, if I can't get out, I can stop you.
Haunted City do still have 2 players in the penalty box. The pivot is standing, so that won't be long until they rejoin the game.
Yeah.
But Kings of Block and Roll don't need a blocker advantage.
No, they've opened that lead back out again. It's now 40 points, 68 plays 118. And it looks like we're going to have Pablo Fiasco up against Danthrax. That is our whistle, but everyone's going sideways and backwards. Pablo Fiasco, ooh, on the line, sort of Matrix style, staying in against Logic. Danthrax seeming surprised to be out the front. Like, okay, what? See, help, I can do this. Pablo Fiasco sees Danthrax, calls it off.
That was really good blocking from Haunted City, going, okay, you're right here. No, I'm just going to get you off that line. Just nudging them off of the outside line for a 0-0 pass.
Really nice.
Oh, 2 points.
Oh, sneaky 2 points. It's always after you say it. They hold up the points, you're like, nah.
But that's the lowest that Kings have scored in quite a while. So it's really impressive how well they controlled that jam, even though they weren't lead.
Yeah, it's all about the control. Pillmanator with a star once again for Kings of Block and Roll. Malice Mayhem back out for Haunted City.
I would love a camera on that inside line just to watch their feet, because if you watch their feet as they dance up it, their legs are yo-yoing over the line very widely, but they never touch down until it's back in.
Yeah, it's impressive stuff. It's all that training they've been doing. Really nice stuff. Oh, lovely little tripod there, headed up by Buckfast, just hanging on to Pillmanator, who goes for a shirt whip off the back of the blocker. Didn't quite catch the number, but I enjoyed it. I think it might have been Jesbian, actually. Looking at those stripy leggings. A little leap there from Pillmanator, going clear over the top of Jesbian.
Oh, do you know what, Memento Mori? I loved that. Just coming in and going, well, my jammer's not here right now, but I'm going to hit you.
I can help. Oh, nice hip action coming in from Iron Bear. Tries to catch Pillmanator, and Pillmanator just leaps over on another scoring pass.
We've had a star pass.
Oh, we have had a star pass.
First one so far this half.
Star pass has gone off to Iron Bear. Someone has picked up a penalty for that. Looks like that's going to be a penalty to Buckfast.
That's fun. Are we going to get... Oh, they're going to let us have points on this jam.
It was a penalty to Tough. Buckfast is coming back. That's what's happening. So, star pass now to Iron Bear. Iron Bear coming round. One to pass, and that is going to be Storm Chaser, who has to let go at the front of the engagement zone. So
I'm wondering if they're going to run it just to try and wear down as much of their penalty time as possible.
Yes, I was thinking potentially Pillmanator's going to run it on the basis of a pivot jammer and 2 in the box. You might, you want to run down their time, and that's worked out fairly well for them. Tough is now standing in the box, so they won't be in the major blocker disadvantage for too long.
That's the highest scoring jam for both teams so far this half. 14 points for Kings, 4 for Haunted City.
Very nice. And Kings have put out Caveman and Nuka, which is a pretty strong set. And they've also gone, hey Chucky, can you help the blockers?
I enjoyed it. With that massive smile on their face.
Yeah. Just having a great time. That is going to be Danthrax with 1 to beat, makes it out, picks up the lead jammer status. And effectively a penalty kill there for...
Absolutely, and it makes perfect sense. You are in the lead, get another skater on track.
Might as well. Danthrax takes the tumble, makes it back at right, 1 to pass, but that one is Nuka having a challenge. Meanwhile, Chucky Lee Ray being bounced around the back of the pack there.
My goodness.
Emra is just side to side, going, no, you shall not pass.
This is Haunted City's first lead so far this half.
Nice stuff. Oh, Captain Caveman off to the box for a forearm penalty.
Oh.
And Haunted City go, oh, there comes Chucky Lee Ray. We'll call it off, thanks.
Penalty-wise, we're not doing anything too egregious just yet. We have 20 penalties across Kings of Block and Roll, 10 across Haunted City. You know, no one's in the danger zone.
No, it's a low penalty game. Not that I wish to jinx it, but currently it's a low penalty game.
I want a jammer switcheroo.
Yeah. Team timeout being taken by Haunted City.
Makes sense. We've just had our first 0-6. So, first time Kings haven't scored so far this half. Haunted City did put more points on the board. I think it's a great time to have that little pause and reset yourselves.
Yeah. 78 plays 134. That is a 56-point differential.
Which, considering we started this half at a 49-point differential, that's not.
It's not
that bad. They're doing very good at not. They're not bleeding out points. They're keeping a lot of that in.
They are doing a good job of holding on, playing a nice, clean, tactical game. And just doing a good job with it. Big fan. Very much enjoying our jam timer Kelter Pay signalling the T-shape with a crutch for maximum impact.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it looks like that is going to be Wheelie Queer and Jesbian doing the Macarena on the pivot line. As you do. As you do. Slight blocker advantage going to Haunted City. Pablo Fiasco up against Memento Ori. Pablo Fiasco on the outside, Memento Ori close behind.
Both quite fast skaters if they're powering through. It's interesting to see how Haunted City were going to go out the front until they realised they forgot someone.
Yeah, well, I think they... the Kings went for the goat manoeuvre. Quarter goat, quarter point. Which worked really nicely for them, but
Absolutely.
also meant that because they'd gone with that, the Haunted City block was able to grab some point. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so 3 points to 1.
Goodness me, yawning.
You know,
on stream. It's been a long day.
That's 3 jams in a row where Haunted City have put more points on the board.
Lovely stuff. Kilminator up against Scarfox now, and it looks like that might be Scarfox out the front for lead. Ooh,
It got called.
Yeah, pile up.
Yeah.
Pile up in turn 1 there. But Scarfox pops out as lead, and it's a long time to have held Kilminator, who is now only just out on their initial. Nice bit of offensive blocking coming in there.
Oh,
someone's...
Pilminator got cut track, so we have an additional advantage.
Very nice. If they can get Scarfox out, that will help. But
Yeah.
they do have Captain Caveman to pass, and that's proved difficult so far.
Yeah, Captain Caveman loves a hug, as we can see right there.
Very much so. Fairly major blocker disadvantage currently.
Do you know what? That was fantastic. All of that being stuck in that person's body for so long, and all of a sudden you turn out of it. Great.
So nice. Unfortunately, Captain Caveman there picks up that forearms penalty, but they've basically effectively penalty killed Pilminator's penalty. That was hard to say. Too many P's. Plosives. Lovely stuff there. 185 plays 135. Bringing that score differential back down to 40, if I've done my maths right.
Oh, yeah. No, 40, no.
I don't know.
50.
Is it 50? I've done my maths wrong. You are right. I can maths. I do maths good.
So we have a team timeout.
Team timeout being taken by Kings of Block and Roll. Presumably to have a little chat and go, we were a little bit penalty heavy in that last one. Should we not? I'm extrapolating. That's what my team timeouts involve, is me going, so the thing is, we keep getting penalties. And what if we didn't?
Yeah.
What if we got less penalties? That would be really nice.
Interestingly, though, looking at it, Kings of Block and Roll, number 7, their jammer Pilminator, has got 4 of the penalties.
Yeah.
Not in the danger zone right now, but there comes a point as a bench where you go, no, you're not allowed the penalties.
Yeah, stop getting penalties, you're our jammer. Maybe that's what the timeout is, the lingo. Pilminator, mate, stop getting
maybe.
penalties. You're our jammer, behave. So we have had this, that Kings have had
Shaking.
20 points in jams? 20 jams?
2 0-point jams.
2 0-point jams. That makes so much more sense. I was looking at going, I can read. And Haunted City have had 3 0-point jams.
Which?
Imagine if I've been up since 6 a.m. That's my main excuse.
Yeah, it's a long day.
Stitch is providing lovely stats, lovely handwriting. Unlike me earlier when I produced and wrote something so scratchy that Haiti Perry couldn't read it.
Malice Mayhem is slightly further in the pack at the moment, but I don't think it's going to help as that wall is completely engulfing her.
Or nice little bit of work from Mentori breaking up that blocking wall, but unfortunately the sort of knock-on effect sent Malice Mayhem to the inside. Chucky Lee Ray on a scoring pass. Ooh. Takes a big hit from someone in there. I think that might have been Drew Slamimore. Chucky Lee Ray back on a scoring pass, caught there briefly by Drew Slamimore. Ooh, Captain Caveman takes a tumble. Just forward rolling, sideways rolling.
Someone said it earlier, but it really is like there is a microphone on that floor.
Oh yeah.
The bangs are so loud when they hit.
They really are. You can feel it. Chucky Lee Ray on another scoring pass. 7 points on the board so far. Must have had a no pass, no penalty in one of their turns. Trying to find a way through, but just being chased side to side by Memento Ori.
Very nice coverage to get them in and get them back into a wall.
Really nice stuff. Ginger Miss Prime coming in there, trying to help out Chucky Lee Ray, make a bit of a space, but Haunted City just reforming around, going, nope. Our jammer now. We trap them. Drew Slamimore and Iron Bear.
And do you know what? So far, even though it's a lot of side-to-side movement, they pushed that jammer 20 foot backwards.
Yeah, it's
So-
slowly, incrementally.
Absolutely, what a great way of eating all of that space.
Nice little bit of star hiding going on there by Malice Mayhem, as I believe Chucky Lee Ray calls it off. And it is really nice to see our aged out juniors finding their space in the sport and carrying on with it.
Oh, absolutely. There was, I remember last year's playoffs, we had a lot of juniors that were in adult games, and it's very exciting.
So exciting. Oh, really nice stuff there from Dan Flax.
What a quick lead as well. That might have been one of our quickest leads this game.
I think so. Just found a gap, sprinted up the inside, went, oh, have lead, thanks. Oh, big hit going on there on those Kings blockers.
Lumpy, bumpy tracks. Rucks again.
Yep.
That is 3 leads to Haunted City this game, 2 of which being Dan Thrax's, which is very nice. I would argue that that's probably one of the quickest leads that's been called.
I think so, yeah. It was speed work.
It was.
So Haunted City coming out with a slight blocker disadvantage there. Buckfast is in the box. Pulminator and Memento Ori with the stars. Oh, Pulminator goes, anything you can do, I can do faster.
Yeah.
Little apex, not even apex hop, a straightaway hop on the outside line.
I love it when the skaters listen to us.
It's great. Pulminator comes in, oh, big hit going down on Buckfast, causing a bit of a knock-on effect to their own team. Memento Ori having some trouble, trying to get past Tough, but knocked just very slightly to the inside. Big recycle from Tough. Taken back there by Storm Chaser. And now that combo of Tough and Storm Chaser trapping Memento Ori. Ooh, I can't see if there's been a star pass or if they just did a very good fake star pass. I think, yeah, I can see it just now actually. It was a great fake star pass.
Ooh.
Oh, nice stuff. I was going to say one to pass, but I thought it too loudly. Tough knocks Memento Ori back to the inside and recycles them back. Meanwhile, Pulminator's just like, don't mind me, I'll have some points, thanks.
There definitely seems like there's some points in this. This half has definitely slowed down in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
And we're still having a lot of run backs, and there's definitely times where I think you can have a skater stop that, because
Absolutely.
they've calmed the game down. They could have stopped it.
Yeah.
We have had a successful star pass.
Iron Bear now holding the Jammer Star, finally makes it out the front and pops that on.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Kings of Block and Roll on a 20-point jam. I think they might be looking, I was going to say they're looking to run it, but they've gone, no, we'll call it, thanks. 20 points is lots of points. No,
They do have their blocker Tough on their 5th penalty, sat in the penalty box.
in the danger zone.
It is.
Not a huge surprise. I feel like I've said Tough's name a lot in this past hour. They are everywhere, doing everything, doing all the blocking.
It's not fair to pick a name like Tough when Tough is such a descriptive word.
It is. It really is.
It's free publicity.
Haunted City taking a team timeout after that one, just to go, okay, what should we do differently?
We're having a hug circle.
Yeah, all right, pals.
Oh, I called it out. They don't like it.
Yeah. I have to make sure not to keep referring to them, for me, as lads, because I know a lot of people like that's a gender descriptor. But this is why I like using it. Like, I have a gang of friends I call my lads. We are all women in our 30s and 40s.
Yes.
And it's therefore much, much funnier
It's
to be like,
the
lads.
energy.
Yeah.
It's the energy of the situation.
Yeah, but I'm aware that a lot of people don't see it that way. I'm like, but we're not lads. I'm like, no, that's the whole point. It's funnier because we're not lads. Yes.
So that last jam, Kings of Block and Roll scored 23 points. That is the highest scoring jam we've had this game.
It's a big jam.
It is.
Massive jam.
Not the highest of the tournament.
Yes.
Very nicely done. Timeout is almost over, so we are getting skaters back on track.
Ooh, lovely stuff. Getting a little line-uppy time.
Looks like Pablo, Fiasco and Scar Fox are going to be our jammers for this lineup. And again, a very slow start after that whistle has gone. Not that that matters. Pablo Fiasco pretty much ping-ponged their way through to the front of that. It was like watching a game of dodgeball.
I call it the pinball maneuver when they just
That's
bounce.
it, pinball.
Boink, 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 boink.
Absolutely, pinballed their way out of the front of the pack to lead.
Yeah. And basically, it's one of those things you keep going, if I say this enough times, eventually other people will start calling it pinballing, and then it will become a thing. That's how this works, right?
Yes.
That was a super quick jam, just a quick 3 points, called it off.
Kings do have a blocker in the penalty box again, so
Kings opting to pop out Captain Caveman with the star. I'm pretty confident that's the first time we've seen them in the star today, which is fun.
Let's see what happens.
I like it. I like it when teams go, let's just reach into our jammer rotation / go.
Yeah, let's give you a
Do
rest.
it. Have a jam. Won't it be fun?
It definitely depends how they get given the star. I want to see it given to them, and they don't want it, and you go, no, you're going to suffer. Here you go.
You must take it. I'm trying to remember if they are playing again tomorrow, which may have an impact in this.
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like it. No, I think this is their only games today.
Oh.
So it's not necessarily a case in the MRDA side of saving yourself for another day. It's
leave it all out today, have the fun, do the most.
it's going to be leave it all on the track. So this game will decide who moves up to Tier 2 next year. And the game directly following it, Kent versus the Crash Test Brummies, will decide who is going to be moving up to Tier 1 next year. Sounds exciting.
Absolutely. I think we're on an official timeout, just scrutinising the scoreboard for a moment.
Looks like it, I think. And it's my favourite kind of official timeout. It's an official timeout to fix the scoreboard so that the time is officially correct. So we have our scoreboard timer running from CRG, and we have our lovely jam timer, Keltapay, running from a stopwatch. And we might have got to electronic penalty tracking and lineup tracking. They haven't quite got as far as electronically syncing the stopwatch and the scoreboard.
That's a good money-making idea. Who's technologically savvy?
Yeah, every time I think about it, I go, surely it must be possible. But we've not managed it yet.
Okay.
12 and a half minutes
seconds.
left. Danthrax up against Captain Caveman. Danthrax looks for a gap. Captain Caveman going side to side. Jez Beaton takes a bit of a tumble there.
Oh!
Recycle back. Let's all go backwards. Swampy recycling Captain Caveman. Nuka recycling Danthrax, who is now lead. Ooh, lovely little star pass went off there. Captain Caveman star passes to Nuka, who was a Team England reserve for the Women's World Cup this year.
Yes, it's the first time today that Nuka has taken the star.
Finds, just at the last possible minute, knocked out by, I think that was Iron Bear. Unfortunately, Iron Bear, I think there's a blocking out play penalty for Iron Bear.
Yeah, probably. It was quite far out the front.
A little bit of a way.
Ooh, it was a low block.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't spoke that. But it did the job. It just delayed Nuka long enough for Danthrax to get out, get those points on the board. You know, you shouldn't do a penalty, but if you're going to, make it worthwhile.
Absolutely.
That's my feeling. Oh. And is now just skidding there on our delightful Stoke floor.
This is quite a penalty-heavy jam so far. Oh,
that was a big hit. That's going to be Danthrax recycling all the way back. Kings of Block and Roll setting up a lovely little tripod wall, but Iron Bear comes in to disrupt their momentum. Oh, Danthrax knocked out by Captain Caveman, clashes wheels with Captain Caveman.
We have...
And picks up the penalty for that. That is going to be... Yeah, that is a low block for... I mean, we all saw it happen. They clashed at the wheels. It doesn't matter how intentional it is. It's a safety penalty, the low block.
There's a lot of falling over on this track, but during this game, there's a lot of splatting.
Oh, yeah. So, Nuka coming around on a scoring pass. I was about to say it's been a 2-minute jam. There was 3 seconds left. Yeah, many years ago now. It was long enough ago. I believe it was 2017, maybe 2018. I came to referee when this was still known as British Champs.
Oh, yeah.
And on this very track, I took a spill so hard that I ended up lying on my back, looking up at the feet of the announcers on house. Who was like, "You're outside, I'm good."
Amazing.
I got knocked over.
We are currently sat 188 points to Kings, 104 Haunted City. Quick lead goes straight to Pillmanator.
Really making the most of that power start. Oh, that was a massive hit on to Swampy. And Danthrax is back out, pushing and pushing. Pillmanator sprinting, juking, diving to the outside.
It definitely doesn't seem like it's a slow game anymore. We were talking about it like 3 jams ago, it slowed down, but now they've just gone manic.
They've all got excited again. They're like, what if we went really fast and zoomed around a lot? And all got penalties about it. Both teams losing a blocker to the box. Oh, and that is going to be another 4 points on the board for Pillmanator. Takes Kings of Block and Roll above that second century.
Tough is now on their 6th penalty, so they really are in the danger zone. Come back on and get another one, just because I think it'll be funny.
Pillmanator approaches the pack, trying to find a way through. A little bit of an assist coming in there from White to 6 T-breaks.
An amazing attempt to cut them off at the last moment, not really able to stay on their feet, Momentum Warrior, and keep it on.
Really nice stuff from Tough there, just gently pushing Danthrax to the outside and a big recycle before immediately recatching Danthrax and making their life hard. And Pillmanator goes, "Do you know what? Enough of that. I'm going to call that off, thanks." 16 points will do me nicely. May yet be another 4 in the pocket, as it were. 1 in the pocket.
Yeah.
Tucked away. 110 plays 205.
Yeah, that was 17 points to Kings. It was not the highest, but that's actually considerably quite a lot of points this half.
Yeah. Playing strong.
Pablo Fiasco and Scarfox. Oh, massive hit to Scarfox on the outside line, knocking them down. Just enough time for Pablo to get out and get lead, coming round looking for some points.
Nice.
Scarfox took the star off their helmet, ran up on that outside line. They are now on their scoring pass. Pablo Fiasco is really being held at the back.
Yeah.
I don't believe they got all 4 points.
I don't think they did.
But I think they did call it off in time to get Haunted City no points.
Yes. Shout out to Tofu Travel watching at home saying that Nuka 101 of the Kings is so good. They really are.
You are right, Nuka is very good.
Yeah.
So we are at 207 points to 210. We have a timeout to
Haunted City.
Yeah.
Using their last team timeout, but I mean, with 7 minutes left in the game, might as well.
Yeah.
Haunted really making the most of their timeouts, playing quite tactically. I think they've accepted that at this stage they're unlikely to take a win.
Yeah.
But they can at least improve their ranking.
For sure, there's definitely things that they can do to make better.
Yeah. And ultimately, we're all here to have fun. I think it was Haunted City specifically said that one of their goals this year was like team spirit and having a great time. So they're achieving that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've said that essentially they just their highlight of Five Nations this year has been having the most fun with all the cool people. So it's what we like.
It is.
Isaac, it was Kings of Block and Roll who said that their main strength was that they think they're usually the team having the most fun whether or not they win. Which I think is a lovely attitude to take to it. Like, this is our hobby.
It is.
It's fun.
And I don't think there's many teams out there that they can lose a game, come off track and act like they've won.
Yeah.
And that is a great atmosphere to be around.
It's so nice. And they have been lovely all year with Five Nations. Just been really fun to skate with and officiate at.
Oof, Pillmanator out and lead very quickly once again.
Super speedy
Malice
lead.
Mayhem is out of the front and looking to chase him down.
Ooh, lovely bit of goating going on there by Storm Chaser. Just catches Mina Harker.
Very well done, scoring those 4 points and calling it off before they got any more.
Nice track awareness from the Kings. Looks like we are once again about to see Chucky Lee Ray up against Scarfox. And that is Scarfox looking on the outside. One hand down, but you're allowed one hand. Having a bit of trouble. Nice opening up from Mentori.
Very nice covering of the outside line from Iron Bear.
Really nice. Haunted City losing a blocker to the box. It is going to be Mentori. And that is almost a full 30 seconds holding on to Chucky Lee Ray. That is not to be sniffed at for Haunted.
Yeah, very impressive to hold them that long.
Yeah. Scarfox with the hide. Oh, unfortunately does pick up a cut track penalty. Came on in front of Nuka there. Didn't exit again fast enough.
2 minute jam.
Yeah. It's been shown as penalty code C, but I could have sworn I saw a ref doing the cut track hand signal, but yeah, illegal contact. Either way, a penalty. But Scarfox straight back out, so maybe that was rescinded. Yeah, it definitely didn't take me 30 seconds to look up that. I think that was rescinded. It's very confusing. Oh, nice hold coming in from Buckfast. Now joined there in that tripod by Fiend of Dorothy and the Mentori. End is nigh, coming in to break them up as Iron Bear just bounces Chucky Lee Ray.
Yeah, I think Chucky Lee Ray is really demonstrating what all of the King's Jammers are demonstrating, that if they've got momentum and they're moving, they're going.
Oh, yeah.
If you manage to stop them, you can hold them for a while.
Definitely.
You just can't let them get going.
Everyone fighting for space on the track right now.
4 minutes left of this game.
It's all exciting.
How many more jams are we going to have? We're going to have 3 more jams.
Yeah, 4 more jumps. No, never know. Probably 3, maybe 2. We just don't know. Lots of noise coming, I think, from the other track, but I might be wrong. Everyone's having a great time. That's the important thing. Pablo Fiasco faces off once again against Danthrax. Danthrax finds that little gap on the outside and then on the inside. Oh, it's a jammer race. We've got ourselves a jammer race.
Yeah.
Kings
and our walls aren't running away. Look, they're ready.
They're just like, okay, come at us. Ooh. Oh. A sort of, almost like a cantering manoeuvre coming in there from...
I love that. I love that attempt to follow them through, and it was so close to working, but they just knocked you off.
Yeah. And Pablo Fiasco picking up that cut track means that Danthrax is on a power jam.
Okay, no penalty. Good.
It's all very tense.
That was a great angle to appreciate Danthrax's moustache.
It's such a good moustache. It's on a par with Sully from Southern Discomforts. Or Moustache of Time and Fit.
Exactly. But I love this. This is... Haunted City are doing such a great job of taking advantage of this. They've got 12 points so far. Plus whatever they got on that one. That was really nice.
Really nice. Danthrax opting to call it off there as Kimmy Crusher goes to the box for... No, I think that was Wheelie Queer actually is off to the box for a forearms penalty. Kimmy Crusher's already in there.
14 points to Haunted City. Highest scored this half, possibly a whole game.
It's a massive score.
So that's a big deal.
Oh, definitely. There's lots for Haunted City to be really proud of, I think, this weekend.
Oh, God, yeah.
And this, I mean, both teams, this whole season, they've done a lovely time. Pillmanator pushing on the edge of Memento Ori. Sort of works in that Memento Ori gets knocked to the inside. Pillmanator is lead.
This edge work.
Yeah.
Guys!
There is all of about 10 feet now between Pillmanator and Memento Ori. Pillmanator looking to see where Memento Ori is, seeing, do they risk it? Do they run the jam?
Oh my God!
It's all a bit exciting.
They both just went straight through.
Yeah. Now they're side by side. Memento Ori gets in front. The pack rolling away in what, as refs, I like to call please don't. So when they shout speed it up and you're on the outside, you're like, please don't. A little attempt from some jammer action from Memento Ori there, but Pillmanator now knocked to the inside. It's all go. And now we have set down 2 quite tight tripods. Memento Ori knocked all the way off, but that is going to be a... Oh no, that is a track penalty for Memento Ori. I think they thought it was a no-earned pass because the initiator went off, but you can still cut other people.
There was a lot of people on that corner.
A lot of people. Pillmanator now on a power jam.
That also brings Memento Ori to 5 penalties.
And that flying leap brings Pillmanator into another 4 points with style and panache.
Ooh. I hope you're as excited as we are, because this is fantastic. Kings are sat on 236 points, Haunted City 134.
So much fun.
We have an official review. The guessing game, what's it going to be on?
Ooh, who's calling the official review? It's been called by Haunted City. I reckon Haunted City are going to say Memento Ori didn't cut, actually, because the initiator went out. It should have been a no-earned pass. Ooh. That's what I reckon.
Okay.
We'll wait and see what gets fed back to us, but that's what I would call it on the basis that there's 13 seconds left. I might as well try.
Yeah.
If in doubt. Give it a go. Is often my approach.
It's like, if it doesn't work, give it a whack with a hammer. As hard as you
Percussive
can.
maintenance.
Yeah.
Thump it. All of our lovely skating officials huddled around with our teams so they can have a chat and go, what's the review? What's the news?
Absolutely. As soon as we get any information, we will share that with you guys at home. I'm seeing a lot of finger wagging. That's all I can say.
What's it pointing?
No, not pointing, wagging.
Just wagging.
Okay, they've fought their fight, and now it's up to the referees.
Yeah. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
Lovely officials on and off skates.
Now, interestingly, we are now on Jam 19. Back on Jam 14, Tough got their 6th penalty.
Yep.
They have played less since.
Understandable.
Very much understandable. You know, potentially only one jam left. Do we think they might make a final appearance?
It's a possibility, but you run the danger.
Can they make a final appearance and accidentally foul out?
Because if they pick up the penalty, then you have the problem that if you foul out mid-jam, you're down a blocker for the rest of the jam, however long that may be.
And that would just be funny.
Whereas if you go, well, we're on 6, we'll just sit you on the bench for now, soz. At least you're going, well, we still don't get to use this jammer, but at least we're not having someone foul out mid-jam and
Absolutely. And in all honesty,
tire everyone out.
You know, there is the side of me that's like, yeah, no, don't, it's not worth it. But at the same time, the Chaos Gremlin goes, please,
like, do it.
Do it.
Yeah, it would be funny. Do it. You can see the lovely Battered Sausage jogging back to house, so we will get an update on that official review very shortly. We hope. On the basis that no one seems to have entered or left the box, I'm presuming whatever they asked for didn't happen.
It appears as though they've lost it, so we'll fill you in when we know. Very quick lead gained by Pablo Fiasco.
Obviously, Memento Ori still in that box, but standing. Big hit there. Oh, and I've noticed that they have popped out Danthrax to offer that opportunity for Memento Ori just to star pass.
High block.
High block.
High block.
High block to Pablo Fiasco. Oh, and this is an exciting moment. Memento Ori hanging on to that star for now, but has got Danthrax available to them, which is sensible.
Absolutely.
And there's your treat for the day. Tough has fouled out. We do also briefly have your official review. Haunted City wanted a forearms call on the King's Jammer 07. It was not upheld.
Fair enough. And you know, Tough, if you do watch this game back later, I'm sorry that I wished it upon you, and thank you for doing it.
Yeah, sometimes it's a treat for the announcers. Pablo Fiasco returns from the box now coming in. This will be a 2-minute final jam. Points on the board, 4 apiece so far and counting.
We're getting a lot of cheering from the crowd as we are on our last jam, and a lot is happening on both of these tracks.
Absolutely, and this is what we talked about. This is the only thing with Tough fouling out. Now, that does mean that Kings of Block and Roll will play the rest of this jam with only 3 blockers. Ooh, big shoulder hit from Danthrax there. Forcing a big recycle on that King's blocker. I think that was...
okay. Ooh, we've had a star pass.
Someone. Ooh. Star pass. Oh, star pass to T-Breaks. That makes sense. T-Breaks again. Jammed earlier on for Devon.
Jammed once so far in this game. I believe this is also the first star pass she has taken this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a fun game.
And that is your unofficial final score. We will just wait for that to be confirmed by our jammer skating refs.
Thank you all so much for joining us here today in rainy Stoke. We've had a blast, and I hope you have too.
It's been a great one, and yeah, if you're here for some more MRDA roller derby action, don't go anywhere. In roughly half an hour's time, I suspect, we're slightly off our own schedule. You will get to see the other MRDA game for today, which is Kent Men's Roller Derby playing against Brummies, Crash Test Brummies. So it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be a close game.
Absolutely. We're just waiting for it to go to an official score.
Just getting a check in there from Chief and Ref Leopard, who are confirming with their scorekeepers, who I can't see and thus can't name check. Sorry, lovely scorekeepers.
Although I do think that last jam, Haunted City got the highest points scored of a jam of the game.
I think they did.
So what a way to end it.
So there we have it. That is your unofficial final score. Haunted City Roller Derby, Phantoms on 150 points, Kings of Block and Roll on 245 points.
Amazing game. Thank you all so much for joining us here today. We've had Stitches producing for us. I'm Sonic.
I have been and will continue to be Duke Special.
You've been awesome, and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.